Hi Libra, I'm Brenda and I'm here again today to bring you your weekly angel tarot card reading for the week of October the 16th to October the 23rd, 2017. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos with your family members and friends. As you know, this is strictly a general reading, and every single card for every single day of the week cannot apply to every single person in the universe. But if you'd like clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I can give that to you in a private reading. So I welcome and invite you to go up there and push that button, and it will take you to my website, where you'll see the services that I offer and how to schedule either a private reading with me or a private Reiki session treatment with me. Happy Thanksgiving to all those that are celebrating it this weekend in Canada and elsewhere. I wish you a very happy Thanksgiving, and yes, we have so many blessings to count and be grateful for. We start our week, Libra, on Monday with an air card, and you've been given the Four of Air. And I have to tell you, Libra, every single one of these readings and signs this week have had to do with justice and dealing with issues like that. And the air cards have to do with legal issues, and they have to do with dealing with justice. And I do see that, perhaps some of you Librans have had issues with courts and with lawyers and dealing with these types of challenging issues. This does have to do with that, and I do see some of you have had that type of a challenge. Also dealing with people around you that have brought in injustice and stirred the pot up and have had to make you deal with them, making fair and just decisions and choices that are determined around these people, and having to consider everybody's motives while you do it. Being fair and knowing what you do has to be right for you as well. And, often what happens is I see that some of you become very defeated, depleted, and very tired, and you wish you could just run away on a vacation and forget all of these challenging issues you've been dealing with. But you need to allow more time, because they show me there's a decision that has to be made, and you need to allow more time before making this decision. Also, I don't see that you may not have the time, effort, or resources to be able to go and take an actual physical vacation. So I'm being shown that you need to go take yourself to that, to the silence, and to that beautiful personal spot that you wish you could be, perhaps to that place on a vacation where is your preference to go and relax, and do that via meditation. And often when we go to meditation, we get the answers to the questions that we're asking. High Priestess for Tuesday, Libra. And this is a major card. And the High Priestess is all about you finally receiving, some of you, the rewards that you deserve for the hard work that you've been doing. And it's all because you've listened to your own intuition and being able to do that. But it's also about keeping things to yourself and not letting everything out in the open all at once, your secrets and your desires. Have patience and consider carefully things that you're going to do before you act upon them. Okay, don't jump in with both your feet too quickly. Step back, take a look, and observe the whole situation before you deal with any challenging issues right now. Be patient, because everything that you need to know is going to be brought out to you in perfect timing, in the right time. On Wednesday, you've been given another major card, and this card is a renewal. And renewal is all about, for some of you, I see it's the end of a project that you've been working on, and you may be at a crossroads right now. Also, I see others on the threshold of making an important change. And if it's a legal issue, know that that legal issue will be resolved in your favor. Also, if some of you are writing tests or exams, I want you to know they're going to work out to your best interest as well. They're going to go well. This is like some of you are making a landmark decision. I see that some of you are doing that. And you're going to be taking a favorable assessment of the facts, and you're going to be reviewing and re-evaluating where your life has gone, where it is now, and where you want it to go. Okay? Where you're at right now in your life. Think about it, because I see this is where you're going to be reviewing and evaluating. It has to do with your life right now. I do see there's going to be some big changes with career, some of you with your careers and your job. And I do see some of you, this is looked at as a move in a different direction. and a new beginning. On Thursday, you've been given a water card, and water cards are our relationship cards. And sometimes they're romantic and intimate, and other times they're not. This is the Queen of Water. And there may be someone in your life, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces in your life right now, and this that you're in a relationship with. And this relationship is going to develop to a new level. And this is all because you're starting now to trust your own intuition. And you're starting to deal with actual trust issues. And you're able to do that now. It's all how you care for each other. I do see some of you, again, this came up in another sign. I do see counseling sometimes coming in for some of you to help this relationship move forward, because to you and your partner, this is a very important relationship. And through difficult times, sometimes it helps to have someone who's biased and someone who's professional to guide us over these little speed bumps that we often can run into in a relationship. It's all about now, this relationship is changing, all because of how you're treating each other now, how you care for each other. So the major card came up, again, the Justice card, which shows me that some of you are definitely dealing with some justice issues. Some of you, I see matrimonial, I see property disbursement, I see legal issues in court, I see custody cases. I see that some of you are dealing with legal issues in court. I see some of you defending yourself for something as simple as a speeding ticket or some sort of an infraction that you've been penalized for. So please know that I realize that you're trying to make fair and just decisions through this challenge right now. You need to do what's right for you, okay? And you need to do what's right in general. So stand up for your beliefs, my friend, when you're put up on the platform to defend your truth. Nine of Earth for Saturday, and Earth cards have to do with the material part of our lives, and that often includes our careers, professions, and how we bring that currency and abundance into our lives. But it can have to do with our closest circle, which is our families, or people we consider close enough to be considered family. And it can have to do with the ecosystem and Mother Nature, those that are out there doing what they need to do out in the world when it comes to nature, because this is the Earth card. And grounding yourself. These Earth cards are talk about grounding yourself. Enjoy life's little luxuries, okay? It's showing me that some of you are able to do that now. You've come into a place in your life where you have worked very hard for the abundance in the form of finances, I see, but also I see it in your personal life, with your relationships, with your families, with your friendships, that now you're enjoying life's little luxuries. And whether it has to do with things that money can buy or the beautiful blessing of the company that you have surrounding you. I see you spending quiet time alone and thinking about being filled with grace and gratitude, because the more that you do that, the more will come into you. But sincerely looking back on your life and where it's brought you to now is teaching you how to move forward as well. So I see people that are self-employed. Your business now is taking a turn in the right direction. I see that there's profit being made, and I see that you can also sit back and take a deep breath now. You've worked very hard to get this rolling, and I see now that things, all that hard work has paid off. On Sunday, the end of the week, you've been given another Earth card, and this is the Five of Earth. And now, it's funny how, some of you are doing so well with money and business and self-employment, and then there's others that are still continually worrying about money. I see that, you've got fears of not having enough, and those that have it are afraid they're going to lose it because they've been there. They've endured those hungry years. If you're in that position where you legitimately are having money issues, don't sit there and not do something about it, because there's people out there, and I'm being shown with this card, there's people out there that you need to go that can give you, share their wisdom with you professionally. So whether it's your lawyer, your financial advisor, your accountant, your bookkeeper, your employer, someone who is there that you can rely on to speak to. Perhaps it's a matter of tweaking your budget and it can be very simple. An easier way to clear your debt level. You can be advised professionally there as well. So please, this card is telling you to seek out the wisdom of someone and to sincerely accept their advice that they're going to give you. Those that are self-employed, that are not reaping in the benefits, like the previous Nine of Earth talked about, because, not all of you are going to be in that good spot right now. But if you're having difficulty in your business, go and seek out help as well and get their wisdom and their guidance to get you on the path to make this better. At the end of the reading, I did incorporate that one oracle card, and I took my guidance from my guides today and my divine sources that be, and they sent me to Mary, Queen of Angels. I have some amazing, beautiful decks that, I need to bring out more often. And so I ask, and when I ask, they give me what I should be using. So today this week has a lot to do with justice issues and court issues and dealing with those types of challenging situations, having to make fair and just decisions and choices for the greater good, not just for ourselves, but for all those that are involved. And so these cards have been very, very appropriate with these readings, and I'm learning to really love this deck. So this was my first time to use it today in these weekly videos, and I'm sure you're going to see them in the future as well. So the card that they gave you today, Libra, of all cards, you got truth, my friend. And you did have this justice card, and there's worries about money and doing what's right. So you know what? Please know that you need to think that you're loving and honest with yourself and others. And that's about being true to who you are, and that's being open about who you are, and that's about sharing who you are with others. Because it's only when we can speak our truth that we fully get healed ourselves. We become whole again. We are who we are, and it's the easiest way is to share our truth and live our truth. Because once you do, you believe in your truth and you live in your truth, it makes life so much better. So think of that. I am lovingly honest with myself and others. I wish you a great remainder to today, Libra, and a wonderful optimistic week to look forward to. Again, I leave you with another quote. I have always believed, and I still believe, that whatever good or bad fortune may come our way, we can always give it meaning and transform it into something of value. See you again next week, my friend, and know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, Libra.